was, but where's the jobs? I have two sons at UTSA. One of them just graduated, the other one's graduating in December. They have no plans of coming down. Why? Because there's no jobs. There's no gainful employment. And that's where we need, as a county judge, we need a county judge that's gonna be proactive. We're gonna need a county judge that's gonna be full-time, that's gonna be working to attract industry to the valley, to Hidalgo County. We talk about enterprise zones. Enterprise, you've got our president, I forget his name, goes to Carrier Air Conditioning to tell them about keeping 800 jobs here in the United States, because if they export the jobs, they're going to be paying high tariff. Well, as county judge, I would have been there with Carrier Air Conditioning saying, go as far south as you can, just don't cross the river. We've got Hidalgo County, we've got the brain power, we've got the manpower, we've got the work ethic of our people that will work for you day and night if they're paid a fair wage. And that's all we ask. We're not asking enough with a minimum wage or enough with the kids getting student loans to get a degree. They cannot even find a job to be able to pay those loans back. It's not fair. We need to do more for them. Our kids should not have to leave the area to find gainful employment. Our people should not have to be moving into apartment complexes because they can't afford the taxes. When you have our dream of owning a home, and then because of so much taxation and the county judge said, well, we've kept the tax rate the same. The appraisals have been going up every other year and every year. And what has happened, and just as I pointed out to him, the last year I was there, my budget was $67 million. And we were making ends meet. We were working. Hidalgo County was on the move with $67 million a year. This past year's budget, $194 million. 3 times as much. Are we seeing any change? No. We are looking at a possible courthouse that's going to be built in the worst location that anybody can find. Like I told one of the commissioners, I said, that's like building a house. You want to build a house, you find another location to move into a bigger house. You don't build a bigger house in front of your front door. And that's exactly what our commissioner's court is looking to do. I don't blame the commissioners, because I've spoken to 3 of them and they said, it's the county judges pushing this. And of course my comeback is, well, you're also a voice of the court. So you also have something to say. Thirdly, and this is a little bit more important and more dear to me, because as a social worker, people shouldn't have to die because they can't afford to live. When the county is allocating 2.5% of the budget to indigent health care, when they should be allocating 8%. That needs to change, because people are not to mention the idiotic decisions made up in Austin, where they're cutting $800 million from Medicaid, and then the federal government also coming up with some ridiculous plan that serves nobody except the rich. To give the rich a tax cut, they want to cut Medicaid, another 800, I don't know how many billions of dollars over the next 10 years. It's time, and I propose, and I have a plan, where we can reduce our tax rate by 10 to 15 cents in the first 1.5 to 2 years. That's a real change. That is not, we're going to reduce our tax rate by a penny, hopefully, and be able to make ends meet. We have to reduce the county's wasteful spending by at least 10%, right off the bat. If we could have operated the county at 67 million, it shouldn't take 194 or 200 something million. And that's what's gonna happen, because we just got a reappraisals. I don't know how many of you all did. But our taxes are going up, I mean, crazy. And we shouldn't have to put up with it. I will promise that county government will no longer be a wasteful spending type of government, and will establish a working budget from here to whenever it is that the good Lord allows us to serve, in order for people, and if your tax dollars, your reappraisals go up, the county rebates you that money because we will no longer need it, and we're not gonna find ways to spend it just because we have it. I ask for your vote, I ask for your support in March, and I wanna wish good luck to all the other candidates because it is a tough road, and I know some of you are new at this. We're kind of old horses at it, really. Yes. And we know what it is, but at the same time, you need to address issues that are important to the people. It's easy to say, you know, vote for me because I have a sign in every corner. That's not what it's about. It's about what are you going to do for the people. Thank you all very much. I want to introduce Mrs. Leslie